So we are a ranger, but at the moment there are two ascendancies, I don't know. One was Deadeye, one was Pathfinder. And we took the Pathfinder because I think it's like, I don't know, it just sounded better. There's not really one that is super into elemental damage or something. Or like, yeah, lightning stuff. Both of those ascendancies had only a few things that were supporting our build. But it's for every build it will be like this. Yeah, I don't know how many points you get to spend in this ascendancy tree. Have to figure out. Or I could Google it. In the end, I think I picked it because it had two sexy things, the Pathfinder one. You got 6 more passive skill points. And the other thing was eventually you are immune to slows. And that sounded super sexy to me. Our current quest, travel to the Halani Gates. Ah yeah, and there we have to be the boss. Let's see, are we well prepared? Let's put this stuff away. What's that charm? Immunity to freeze. Yeah. Gains charges per second. Yeah, the charms, I don't really like them. Because they're so kind of... I don't really understand how they work. Like, no I do, but it still feels like I don't really see the benefit of them. Like, I can't feel the difference they make. Yeah. So I'm always just putting one of those in, right? And when I fight a lightning boss, right, I would put some lightning thingy in there. But do I really feel a difference? No, I don't. What do we have here? Used when you take lightning damage from a hit, yes. Recover 4 life. This one recovers mana. Yeah, recover life, sounds good. Because I think the boss we are fighting next is a lightning boss, right? Most of the damage would be lightning damage. Okay, what do I have to do? How can I have to travel. Travel first. Halani Gates. Here, okay.
Cool winds.
Traitor's Passage. Wait, am I correct here? Looks like I'm not. I'm so confused. Assist Al-Salah in opening the gates. Where am I? I'm here, right? The caravan. Halani Gates. Traitor's Passage. Oh, it's here. No, wait. I'm so extra confused. So this is Traitor's Passage. But up there is an extra... Here's also Traitor's Passage. I have to go through the Traitor's Passage. I'm just confused because... Ah, look, now I can use the waypoint. Ah, okay, good. Ah, yeah, wait. So you could go to the Halani Gates, right? Directly. You can travel there and then you can go, we were there, right? But then the gates were closed. So we had to take the Traitor's Passage. And now we're here. Is that the closest we can get? Apparently. Ah, yeah. Yeah, no, we are right now.
Charged arrow.
It's just that I thought we had another waypoint. Like this stuff, right? We've done this already, or not? So confused. I heard some of the builds got squished. Does that affect your setup? I don't think so. I don't think so. I also heard some people were mad, right? But what do they expect, right? This game is early access. Of course, there are totally broken things in the game that have to be fixed. Yeah, that was weird to me. People complain that the totally broken builds that they found are getting fixed. In an early access phase, right? That doesn't make any sense to me.
Hold them back while I open the gate.
Even if it wasn't early access, right? Totally broken stuff has to be fixed.
Forward.
I think my build is still
There
working.
are 2 more gates we must open.
Alright, looks good. Yeah, I know that we did this part already, so I don't know, maybe there is no waypoint after that. Basically before the next boss. Dang, this is such a pleasure to...
A dark shadow has fallen across the land.
This build is just such a pleasure to look at. I think the music is a little too loud. Or maybe it's other stuff that is too loud. Uh-oh. Did it apply it? No. Sound effects. Maybe like this. Yeah, that's better. If I play alone, right, for myself, I don't mind having loud sound effects because I'm not speaking. But when I have loud sound effects and I have the feeling I have to shout to hear myself, that sucks. Look at this sweet build. Wish. Very nice.
Take this.
Okay, they have checkpoints. I think maybe that's the issue. I thought maybe I confused the waypoints and the checkpoints and the waypoints. Now we have to redo a little bit, but it's fine.
Barely broke a sweat.
Do. What did I just say? Couldn't hear myself. Yeah. No, it's just if the game is loud, right, then I'm also getting louder and I hate it. It's also... Yeah, it's just very... Like, speaking very loud is to me very exhausting. And my throat starts hurting, right? I'm just not made for for loud speaking.
All 3 gates! My warriors will swarm them under! You have no chance.
Wanted to try something.
Onward!
You can now, I think. One thing they did is they made your collision, basically your hitbox, right? Your collision box, I think they made it smaller. So now you can roll much better through the enemies. I think it's not like I think there is still collision going on, right? You can still be stuck, but it's way easier now to roll through enemies, through those groups, and get out. And that's a very nice change I was asking for. I was really wishing for. Because it never feels good when you're just being stuck in like 10,000 of monsters. And sometimes I think you cannot avoid it, right? Eventually... Eventually you will be surrounded by enemies, and then it sucks if you can't get out. Do, 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 do. Has OBS been stingy for you, Quali, recently? Stingy means what exactly? The only issue that I have is that I think that Path of Exile and streaming takes a lot. My PC is struggling a bit, and that's why, for example, my Twitch chat is laggy, and also the streaming preview. Yeah, no, it's just it's a browser thing. My CPU is not really struggling. When I look at the numbers, but I'm not having any OBS issues, but I'm also not running on the latest version.
Thunderous shot!
I learned the hard way that I'm not always running the latest version, right? I usually wait like a month at least until I update, so they can fix all the bugs before I get the latest version. I'm probably missing something, right? I mean, that's something you would try. Well, no, I'm happy to say that I haven't had OBS issues for a while now. It's running really well.
The final gate is broken! We must continue our advance!
So nice. Okay, I think we are close. Oh yes, this is the boss. Last stream he kicked my balls. It hurt a lot.
Noxious
Take
Septima.
this!
Wow, he instantly starts.
How is this possible?
The Madaketh will fall! The Madaketh will fall!
See how I'm constantly
By
missing him?
my hand!
Uh-oh. That's so stupid.
Wrath of a king! I shall dethrone you, Septima, and leave you to
This
the
is so
sand!
stupid, man. Constantly missing the arrows. I hate this.
I shall dethrone you, Sekama, and leave you to the sand, wrath of a king.
Well, it's a cool boss.
The Madaketh will fall by my hand.
Uh-oh. I think the like, how can you avoid this thing? Do you dodge roll through the explosion or?
I shall dethrone you, Sekama,
Oh fuck, I'm
and leave
fucked.
you to the sand, wrath of a king.
Ah shit.
Take
I
this!
shall dethrone you, Sekama.
Yeah, I'm
I
almost
shall
dead.
dethrone you, Sekama, and leave you to the sand. Wrath of a king. I tried to seek peace, and the Sekamas disgraced
Where is he?
me. To rot in the sand.
Okay, he's summoning
This
his
time,
minions.
we choose war.
That's okay.
We shall finish this. But not today.
Make haste!
Ah,
We must
okay,
not
I don't have to beat him, yes.
Look at him run. Bravery befitting a king.
GG's. Ah, yeah. Okay, good. This is the one boss that I've discovered that you're fighting him, but you don't defeat him here, right? You basically only have to get like 2/3 down and then he disappears. Yeah. Okay, good, because I was running really low on health. I was not doing a good job, I admit, like dodging his attacks.
Quickly! He conjures the very sands against us!
But yeah, we did it. Brave Sir Robin ran away.
This is no natural sandstorm. We must battle sorcery with sorcery. Let us return to the caravan and entreat Zarka's wisdom.
Ah, now we are here. Okay. And there's nothing here, so we travel back. I'm probably also I'm confusing my progress, right, with my different characters. Maybe that's why I thought we did this already. We've been here already. Speak to Zarka.
Jaman-Ra can control the sands? Oh, this was not an ability he had in life. It must be born of corruption.
Corruption!
There is something in the tales that could help us overcome such a power. It was said that the horn of the Vastiri could control the winds. I believe the horn's location has been lost to time, but perhaps it is possible that we can reconstruct it. We would have to retrace the steps of our greatest heroine, Orbala, on her final adventure. Speak to Asala. She knows the tale and where it might take us. Let her know how you wish to begin. Or you may seek my wisdom if you have further questions.
Okie dokie. We get this. Wait, can we get a new skill? Ooh, yes, we are getting a mark now. Okay, I've never had a mark before. Voltaic mark sounds like the one for us, right? Oh, this is gas arrow. Wait, is this not a mark? Ah, this is not a mark. Gas arrow, I want to see how that works, even though we're not using it.
Gas arrow leaves a toxic cloud that poisons enemies. The cloud is flammable. Any igniting effect or detonating skill, such as detonating arrow, will cause a fiery explosion.
Oh, cool, huh? That is also a
Gas
sweet
arrow
combo.
leaves a toxic cloud that poisons enemies. The cloud is flammable.
Probably also very fun to play. Sniper's Mark. Show me that.
Sniper's Mark will make an enemy more vulnerable to your next critical hit. If you do score a critical hit on the marked enemy, you also gain a Frenzy charge. Frenzy charges can be used to enhance some other skills.
Yeah.
Sniper...
Yeah, no, I guess this is ours. Show me the video.
Voltaic Mark will make an enemy more vulnerable to being shocked. When the marked target dies, a lightning nova erupts from their corpse. Voltaic Mark will make an enemy more vulnerable to being shocked. When the marked target dies, a lightning nova erupts from their corpse.
Nice. Yeah, that's what I want.
Vol
Gimme. Lightning Nova. Holy shit, I'm all ears. Okay, now we just have to figure out... Electrocuting arrow, yes. Let's put this electrocuting arrow here, because this is something we would only use against bosses, right? And maybe elites. Usually we don't need the electrocuting arrow, but against bosses we do. And here we put the mark. And the mark I will use a lot, I think. Don't know. It costs a lot of mana, so we'll see. Also, does it have a cooldown? Don't think it has a cooldown. Oh my god, this could be awesome. Speak to Asana. It's always the best when you finally get a new spell that you like.
Ah, yes. The Horn of the Vestiri. I know the tale. The ancient city of Keth, the Badlands, and the Valley of the Titans. We can retrace Orbala's steps in any order.
Honor bound, recent events, Rizu's
You have
fate.
your orders.
Young one.
Recreating the horn, the tail of the horn. Yeah, I want to hear about the horn. Tail of the horn.
This is not the first time the sands and cells have been used against us. The necromancer of Weeping Black, Saresh, once waged war upon the Marraketh out of the nascent desert regions of that era. He commanded not only armies of the dead, but vast roiling storms as well. Hearing of this threat, Orbala set forth on a quest to master the elements. And in 3 places of power, she proved herself to the winds. Her reward came to be known as the Horn of the Vastiri. When she drew in a mighty breath and sounded the horn, it was so powerful. Every tent across the entire plains blew open. You can imagine what it did to the necromancer's sandstorms. Seizing their moment, the united Akaras stormed forth to savage the undead armies of Saresh. For this victory, Orbala was made the Sekama of Sekamas. And after ruling with strength and cunning for many years, later became our Queen of the Wind, greatest goddess of the Marraketh. Her divine name was Garukan, which means ultimate sovereign. The tales, unfortunately, make no further mention of the horn after that.
Okay, recreating the horn.
Ah, the horn. How to condense a 7-day tale. It was created during Orbala's 8th adventure, her final quest before becoming the Sekama of Sekamas. She wrested control of the 3 elements. Her trusty war steed, the great mastodon Ekbab, gave its tusks for the carving
Oh, okay.
and the channel. We will won't find.
She tells you about all the ingredients. Okay.
Stay in sight.
Good. Yes, and now it opens up, right? And we can travel to different places and get all the ingredients, right, that we need to craft this horn to get rid of the sand, so we can proceed with our caravan through the Halani gate and to the evil,
Slaves.
corrupted
Marketh really are
Malaka.
brutal people.
Let's see, where do we go first? Here we've been, right? Valley of the Titans, no. Here, this one. Mastodon Badlands. With huge mastodons, they are cool. Can you always leave through this? Is this new? Was this always there? That you have like 2 exits? I guess that's new, but maybe I was just always missing it. By the way, now that we have a new skill, we can already make it better, right? Your character's already using the support gem. 100% more chance. This is this we need this on the voltaic mark, yes. Let's see where conduction is. Conduction, we put this in here. And what was the other one that was recommended? Lightning infusion. Voltaic mark is an attack. I think I have to see how it works. Again, wait.
Voltaic mark will make an enemy more vulnerable to being shocked.
Ah, you marked
When the
them with an
marked
arrow, I see. So yes, it isn't. Is it also projectile then? Attack but not projectile. This is weird though, right? How is the voltaic mark not a projectile? But whatever. Marks a target, making them more susceptible to being shocked. When the marked target dies, a lightning nova erupts from their corpse. This nova does not use your weapon damage and instead uses its own base attack damage. But how does it scale then? How does the nova scale? Only with the level of the mark? Can I see this damage? Ah, here, wait, nova. Nova has 3 to 57 base lightning damage. 200% more chance to shock. But how does lightning infusion make sense on this skill? I don't see that. But if they recommend it, it has to work, right? So let's put lightning infusion from here to this one. Yep, let's try this. This is the way.
I've never seen
Did
such
we take the
death.
waypoint? No.
Bones stacked on bones.
Oh, it's wait.
Fury!
Oh shit. Ah, so it is not a projectile, but how is it an attack? Oh, dang, that's powerful. Shit! I don't even know, I don't even need my lightning rods anymore. The mark is so powerful.
Knaves and their rituals. When will they learn?
Shit. Yeah, okay, I still need to blow them up. Wow, the mark is a super powerful addition. But yeah, I thought I'm shooting an arrow at them, but I'm not. I'm just basically pointing at them and then they are marked. Great. Good stuff. Oops. And
Storming arrow.
those monsters are so weird. They are not attacking you. They're just running around. Hear those? Okay, sometimes they do. Okay, never mind. Bam. Shit. So I think the additional shock chance that I have, it's applied to the Nova.
Fury. Quick and lethal.
Jumped in his face to kill him. Superior Marabout Garb. Grand Mana Flask. What do we have? Greater? Which one is better? Grand or Greater? Looks like Grand could be better. Search the Mastodon Badlands for the entrance to the Bone Pits. Yeah. So basically, I think I'm continuing my playstyle, right? With the lightning rods and then this chaining arrow. But before an enemy pops, right? Before one of those monsters dies, I'm applying the mark. And then they burst with this Nova for some nice extra damage. Uh-oh. Boom. Sweet.
Too weak, too slow. Fury!
Cool. So now we finally got this mark skill, right? Maybe, can we have a break here somewhere? Nothing is happening here, right? If I go into the passive tree, is the game paused? I'm not sure. But let's have a look if we have any passive skill points or nodes, yeah. If you have anything in proximity, because here you can enter mark, right? Look, and then it shows you the nodes that have mark in them, right? It's like a full text search. Up here, increased effect of your mark skills. Increased skill effect duration. Because you have to kill them so fast. Otherwise the mark is being removed, I guess. Enemies you mark take 10% increased damage. Ooh, sweet. So if you just mark a boss, right, they would take 10% more damage all of a sudden. Culling strike against enemies you mark. Culling strike? Culling strikes kill normal enemies if their life is at 30% or below. Ooh, wow. That's also great. 20% for, wait, magic enemies. Magic enemies 20, rare 10, unique 5. These thresholds are checked before the damage of the hit is applied. Yeah, that makes sense, right? So when a common enemy is marked and has like 30% hit points left, they check, okay, this is a culling strike. We just kill this motherfucker and trigger the mark effect. Nice, very nice. Reduced mana cost, yeah, I don't think it's a problem, the mana cost. Increased movement speed if you've cast a mark spell recently, this is also quite cool. But how far is this away? It's relatively far away. Wait, 1, 2, 3, nah, it's not that far away. So we have to think about this. Let's have a look at the other mark skills though. What's that? Mark skills have more cast speed, better effect, increased blind effect. Being blinded causes 20% less accuracy. Yes, but my mark is not blinding at all, is it? So I'm confused by this. Enemies near enemies you mark are blinded. Aha, okay, there you go. Enemies near enemies you mark are blinded. Oh, this is cool. Enemies you mark cannot deal critical hits. Oh man, this is so cool, especially against... I hope that it also works against bosses, right? Imagine you're just constantly marking the boss and they cannot deal critical hits anymore. And sometimes they would be blinded. Maybe all the time blinded. Plus, this culling strike thing. Just and dealing more damage. Let's see. Over here, enemies you mark have a 15% reduced accuracy rating. So basically what a mark is, it's like a curse, but it's only cursing one enemy. It's not area of effect. Increased effect. Mark skills have a 60% increased skill effect duration. That's a lot. 60%, holy shit. And this one we can reach quite fast, right? It's 1, 2, 3 more points. But skill effect duration, how important is it? I mean, I can imagine that against bosses it makes maybe sense. Limit is 1 mark target. Oh, that as well. Oops. I did not know this. Mark duration is 8 seconds. And is this the same against bosses? Looks like it. 8 seconds is not that bad. Hits against marked enemy have 50% more chance to shock, yeah. Shock has a 30% increased effect on marked enemy, oh yeah. Okay, yes. So this, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if we need those. But this is cool. What's that? Projectile damage. Additional projectile when forking. Are we ever forking? What is forking? Projectiles that fork split into two the first time they hit an enemy and do not pierce. So you have to kind of decide, right? Do you want piercing projectiles or do you want forked? 50% chance to pierce an enemy. To chain an additional time from terrain. What? They can chain from terrain? From terrain? Okay. Yeah, we'll see, we'll see. Not sure yet. If I go into any, if I skill any of those. It does sound cool. Increased evasion rating. Yeah, we'll see. It's definitely an option. It's definitely an option.
Fury!
Boom. Nice. Oh, this is so cool. Wow. Yeah, awesome. Boom. Super cool. So yeah, it's the mark is just in every situation it's useful.
Fury!
Deals lots of damage against a crowd, and against the boss you just increase the chance that they're getting shocked, right? And you can also increase the damage against them just by applying the mark. Decrease their critical hit chance and stuff like this. Big fan. And this lightning nova is the shit. Boom. Shit. Oh, I want to add so many modifiers to this mark to make this nova extremely powerful. Okay, so with this we are good, right? Now is the time to decide where we go next. This one seems to be a very powerful thing, right? Penetrating lightning resistance. And here we get some dexterity. That sounds great. Increased elemental damage and more chance to shock. Here we have more electrocute build up. That's also helpful against bosses. Oh, enemies you electrocute have 20% increased damage taken. Sick. Yeah, I want to go everywhere. Skill speed. This is also super cool because, yeah, obviously. Here, this is also magnitude of shock you inflict. So it makes your shock more powerful, right? I think this magnitude, what it does is, it increases, I think, the extra damage the enemies are taking when they are shocked. Because usually I think it's 10% extra damage they take, right, when they are shocked. But with 15% more magnitude, it's 150% of 10%, right? So it's basically, like, I don't know, 12? They take all of a sudden 12% more damage when they are shocked. And then 15% more, right? Then it's 14. Then it's like 16. 30% more. Yeah, then it's basically 20% more damage that everybody takes when they are shocked. Increased shock duration. Yeah, I don't know if this has any value. Well, it's so tough to decide where to go because everything is useful. Increased elemental damage with attacks. 20% increased elemental damage with attacks. 5% of physical damage from hits taken as damage of a random element. This is nice. Yeah, let's go this way. It sounds just super fun. And 20% increased elemental damage is insane. This will also help because currently on our bow, right, we have also fire damage, for example. We didn't ask for it, but we got it, and you will probably most of the time have something like this, right? There's some mark passives really early in the ranger tree. Ah yeah, thank you very much. But the one that is early in the passive skill tree, I'm not sure. I don't think it's super helpful. I think the other two have more value. That are yeah, where you have to go a long path to get there. But yeah, I guess you are also a fan of the mark, right? The mark is great. Look a little bit longer at the passive skill tree. So I'm looking forward to getting this next level. And here, right? This is what you mean, yeah? Effect duration, I don't know. What is this effect? They're just marked for a longer time, right? And I don't think I need this. I can just apply it again. I mean, it lasts 8 seconds, and apparently it even lasts 8 seconds against the boss. So after 8 seconds, which is a long time, I can just apply it again, right? And yes, it will cost me like 30 mana again, but I think that's totally fine. So this one, don't need. Increased effect of your mark skills. That's nice. That's nice. That one I could get with, let's see. Is this a connection here? Yeah. So I could get there with only two points, right? 1, 2, and this one. Enemies you mark have 15%. This is also cool. But then again, you are only marking one enemy at a time, right? So this is basically... It will be helpful against like bigger enemies and bosses. 15% reduced accuracy rating. Yeah, I don't know. This one is also not necessary, but you can reach it so easily that it's probably worth. %, 8 seconds, and then 60% more. This is how much is this? Like 5 more seconds, right? 13 seconds instead of 8 seconds duration. Yeah, nah, I would just, maybe I go for those two. Is there more? Is there something I missed with Mark? Do other characters also have Mark? No, right? It's not a lot. It's really just this, and this that is for the Mark. That's it. Basically, you're playing the same build. Increase effect of mark is pretty strong, yes. Effect, yeah. Effect, yes. But effect duration, not so much, right? The skill tree just blows my mind. Yes, it's a skill forest. Since your mark shocks, it increases the amount of shock, which increases damage taken. Oh, wait. Oh, because shocked is not just somebody can be shocked or not be shocked. Shock has stacks. Wait, magnitude of shock? Yeah, magnitude we have... Where was it? Where was this with the magnitude? Here. Increases the magnitude of shock you inflict. This way. So yeah, maybe that's the next things I'm going for. First I go here. Then I would probably go this way. Although this takes a little longer. Yeah, still I'm increasing the magnitude of shock. And then maybe increase the effect of the mark skills. Then hopefully we can get here at some point maybe as well. And here... That's a long path, right? Wait. Movement speed, evasion rating, that's nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How important are those jewel sockets? I don't know if they are... Like how powerful they can be. Maybe it should also be a goal to get as many of those jewel sockets as possible. $25 to dexterity, that's also great. Holy shit. Increased attack speed per dexterity, what? Don't know how much dexterity you have in the end, but... That sounds great. Boy, yeah, there's too many things probably I want to get. Lots of room for experiments. They can be massive, but they are super rare drops, yes. How many hours have I played? 60 hours or something, and I've like 5 of those jewels, and most of them suck. Like, most of them are completely useless. Till much later in the game anyways. There we go, the bone pits.
So much ash.
I'm really not sure what is best on the lightning arrow and what is best on the lightning rod. At the moment I have chain and pierce on the lightning arrow. And on the lightning rod I have scatter shot. Scatter shot I'm sure, right? That's 100% correct. But martial tempo... Yeah, I have martial tempo. Just so I can get many of those rods down really quick. That's how I currently do it. But I'm not sure if this is the best. I hope I can soon like get those third slots. Yeah. To put more of those gems in.
Take this!
Ah, okay, they had those jewels in Path of Exile 1 as well. And you would buy them. Nice, we found a quest item. Marked the wrong one. Do you have the Stormcaller arrow yet? Yes. I'm just not using it a lot. I had a time where I used it a lot, but now I prefer to just use the lightning arrow combination. Infuse lightning on your lightning arrow. And what would you remove? The pierce? Would you remove the pierce from it? How's Path of Exile 4? I don't know. Probably awesome. Just like Diablo 6. Probably better. Oops.
Fury!
Fury. Boom.
Quick and lethal.
Yeah. Take off pierce. Okay, let's try this. Lightning infusion. Currently, I have it here on the voltaic mark. More skill effect duration. I don't know how this is better. I think you tried to explain it to me, right? Why it's better to have a longer duration. Because somehow the shock, you get more shock stacks or something. I'm not a Path of Exile 1 player really. I did play it back in the days, but not much. So lots of stuff, I don't really know how it works. Keep chain plus infuse lightning. Okay, this we have now. Graphics, how would you compare to the latest Diablo in regards to gameplay and story? So the story, we have only half of it. It's fine. It's not... The presentation of the story is clearly better with Diablo. Yeah, what was the other stuff? Graphics is great, but in both games I would say. Gameplay is very different. Gameplay is, I like more in Path of Exile. Path of Exile is slower. You don't find that many useless items, which is amazing. You know, in Diablo 4, I don't know, there are a few things that I don't like that much about Diablo 4. For example, like that you run around with your mount, right? You ride through the areas, not really caring about stuff, and tons of yellow items drop, or like, yeah, also, yeah, just tons of items drop that are completely worthless. And this game seems to be different in this regard. And yeah, it plays slower, right? It's a little more Souls-like. You have this dodge roll. For me, that's fine. Has advantages and disadvantages. Put Innervate on Lightning Rod. Innervate, where do I have it? I think, is this in my box? Concentrated effect. Innervate, here, I have it on the electrocuting arrow. It's, I don't like in Path of Exile 2 that you can only have basically you have to decide, right? Do I want the chaining in this skill or in this skill? You cannot have chain in all of your skills. I mean, some do not work with chain, right? That's fine. But like, if you have multiple skills that work with chaining, why not have them in all of them, right? I don't understand this limitation that you can only use each support gem only once, yeah. You want innervate proccing constantly. Okay, so innervate. I said I have it on here, on the electrocuting arrow. And you say this would be better on lightning rod. Instead of martial tempo. Then I would put martial tempo probably on this one. And I have one more slot here for the voltaic mark. Gameplay, yeah. So gameplay, I like the gameplay way better. It's, everybody loves Diablo 2, right? Diablo 2 is still the best, right? Still the GOAT. And I mean, Path of Exile 2 is, from the itemization, right? It's much more like Diablo 2. And we just love this about Path of Exile 2. But yeah, the gameplay is different because it's more like in the Souls-like direction with the dodge roll. It seems to be balanced around this as well. Path of Exile 2, this is very important, is a hard game. At the moment there's no easy mode, there's just hard mode. If you don't have like a super good build, then you will struggle a lot. And you might even get frustrated at some point and give up. And start a new character. Take off martial temp, your boss. Give a try. It's down to preference, but I do think it will up your DPS. Okay, we'll see. Do you have spirit yet? Yes. And we are using the Herald of Thunder. But we don't have enough spirit to upgrade it. But we have one more slot for the voltaic mark. Which one do we take? Currently we have conduction. Let's see, maybe skill effect duration. Yeah. There's something missing. Where do I have my magnifying effect? I don't have it anymore. Ah, here it is. That on mark. Persistence is here. Are you not using the electrocuting arrow? Okay, let's see.
Storm point! Too weak, too slow.
Yeah, I have a really hard time telling if it's better or not. Looks like a lot of combinations do work really well with this skill combo. Essence of the Infinite. Upgrade a normal item to magic with one attribute modifier. But it definitely works. Wow, this Nova is so big. Very, very nice.
Cut you down.
The innervate, do you see it up here? Or do you see it, or is this something on the enemy I have to read? This one, no. Here. Attacks gain 35% of damage as lightning damage for 3 seconds on killing a shocked enemy with supported skills. Since the lightning rod is what kills things, I get it a lot. And this innervate, is it also something that can stack? Lightning duration. All of your attacks with lightning damage. Okay. So you kill something with lightning rod, something that is shocked. You get innervate, and innervate, you want it all the time. You don't have stacks, right? But you want to be, a lot of the time you want to have this innervate buff because you get extra lightning damage for all your attacks. Yeah, that's important. I get it. That's why it is important to have innervate active all the time. Ah, and this is innervate. No, this is bleeding. This is innervate. I see. Herald of Thunder. Aha, 2 more attacks. Yeah, Herald of Thunder is also so cool. Can't wait to improve Herald of Thunder when I have more spirit. Uh oh, this is another boss.
So you're the one responsible for all this death. Let me return the favor.
Thank you.
Storming arrow.
Oh god, it's those two. I'm stuck. Honestly, I think I want to kill this guy first. Oof. Man, I hate those orbs. Shit. Nice, the damage. The shit thing is, my life flasks are empty. Yeah, now this motherfucker is shocked. Yes! What? What is this? No, 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 no! Oh god. Oh no, not this thing. Oh! Stop this! I need healing.
Fury!
Oh shit. Uh-oh. Oh no. What is with my flask? I used to have a life flask where I would gain charges. Constantly. Dang. Close. Close, wait. Yeah, I'm wondering, was this mana? No. Shit, maybe that was on a different character. Those are the most valuable flasks that you can have, right? Like this enemy, you have only so much life in your flask. So many charges, right? And then you run out of it because this one is not summoning any minions. So you run out of charges with the flask, you are fucked. And there are some flasks that you over time you gain charges, right? And you can always heal with those. Just have to basically survive a time, right? Survive some time, then you can heal again. And I thought I have one of those, but I don't. Okay, but it's totally doable. I played like shit. I wasn't even using my mark. What the fuck? Man, those orbs are just the fucking worst.
Storm point! This Malaka orb. I'm just too slow for this. And I ran out of health again. Oh god. No, not the orb! Uh-oh.
Oh shit! I should have gone all the way. I don't know, with those yellow thingies. I'm sitting between them, and then I'm thinking, yeah, I'll be fine. But then somehow last second I think, no, probably the area is bigger than it shows, right? I don't know if you can survive between the rows, or if you have to go all the way back, right? I don't know. Like, I decided to, and I make the same mistake last time. I decided to stand between them, right? But then I think, ah, no, I have time, right? I'm going all the way to the back, but then I don't have the time. Fuck, look, I even had health. I just fucked up. I can totally do this. It's easy. It's actually easy, guys. Just have to play better, right? Hit good. Ah. Fuck this orb, really. That was... What? I swear I pressed the fucking dodge roll button and it was not working. And I was full health and this guy just bugged me out. Okay, this is the run. What? This is so weird. I never had problem with this skill. Look at him, he has the shakies. Nice. Oh shit. Let's give this guy the shakies. Oh no, the orb. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, not in the thingy! I was in the heart of the storm. Okay, time to deal damage, time to deal damage. What? I was fucking dodge rolling. Don't cheat at me. Scam. I fucking scam. Damn, it looked so good, guys. Now I'm dead. Is the elephant down? The elephant is down. Oh god, oh god. Yeah, he has the shakies!
If I ever see another necromancer, it'll be too soon.
Easy first try. Mastodon tasks.
They won't be needing these anymore. That's quite nice.
Thank you for believing, it helped. Yeah, easy peasy. Oh shit. Yeah, no, it's the flask. I blame the flask. You were here, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like this boss, especially the orb. Let me show you this. Do you see how the arrow is like 2 or 3 centimeters above my mouse cursor? If you aim up, it's not that bad. But to the sides, right? And down, up and down is kind of fine. But to the sides, he's just 2 or 3 centimeters off. Right? This is so weird. And like, I swear, if this would work correctly, right? If this wasn't a thing, then I would deal twice the damage. Because I'm missing every second arrow. Because of this. This is so stupid. I don't understand how this is a thing, how this can be a bug in the game. Like, is this intentional? No, right? Can't be. It's frustrating. Are you WASD or point and click just because we always played like this, right? Diablo didn't have WASD. Okay, but what are we doing? I fought those, now we can just return, right? We don't have to be here anymore. Aim at their feet. I'm guessing the arrow goes above the ground where the mouse is pointing. Yeah, I could do this. The thing is, I'm not sure if you click them, right? I mean, aim at their feet. Maybe below the feet. Your character shoots the arrow from a height of X. Yeah, I get this. From the ground. Your character aims the arrow at the height for that location above ground. Yeah, but it's stupid, right? Like, you shouldn't have to aim for the feet, I think. Instant accuracy buff, but it will suck to get used to. Yes, I tried already. I tried already, and I was just doing it for half a minute. Then I was like, no way I get used to this. No way. You need to think 3D? No, I think they need to fix the game. Where should you aim for? You look. If I want the arrow to go here, right? Then I aim there. Stick with it for a completely new character, right? Maybe I should start a new character and play this character with WASD right from the start. Don't shoot arrows. Okay, let's talk to apparently Zarka.
These tusks are truly worthy of Robala's steed.
Dum, 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 dum. Anybody else to talk to? No. Find a use for the relic. Trace the legendary Robala's path. Use desert map to travel to Kath. Yeah, let's do that. Also, did I get... yeah, inventory. Let's travel to Keth first. And then let's put all the stuff away that we found. Du-du-du-du-du. Spirit Gem. Ooh, I could upgrade Herald of Thunder. Nice.
Nature's fury.
Maybe I should also have a look at the other... Can I see the skill level? Here, level 5, Lightning Arrow. Lightning Rod is also level 5. Question is, where can I go? I should be able to get to level 7, right? Do I even have level 7? Yeah, here. Oh yeah. So, Lightning Rod and... Lightning Arrow. Boom! That should be a damage buff. And this is Mana Flask. Looks good. Removes 15% of mana recovered from life when used. Can you kill yourself with this? But to be honest, I'm not using the mana potion at all, right? So who cares? This one can go there. Here I have those.
Hello. Do not wander.
Seems there's a meeting at the main cart.
It's so nice. Yeah, that's what I thought. I just couldn't get used to it. But maybe, yeah, I have to spend more time. Maybe in an easy area, right, where I don't have any issues. Go back to an easier arrow and then just farm for a while. WASD. I won't do that on stream though. Good, here we are.
The weary traveler has reached the end of the path. Welcome to the city of 7 waters, whence bounty springs. Behold our lush plains and verdant forests, blessed to feed empires far and wide. Eat, drink, and be fat at your leisure, so long as you take word back to your homeland of the glory of Keth.
What's the time? Okay.
Storm Point!
Yeah, sorry guys. Oh wow. Hello, I'm rolling, what the fuck? Holy shit.
Fury!
Can't do more than press the fucking button.
That's quite nice.
Ah, that's the other clan relic. Nice. Boom. Sick. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think they should account for this, right? If I point here, I want the arrow to go there, and I don't want this to be the point of their feet, right? It doesn't make sense to me, sorry. Was the WASD controls, was it already a thing in Path of Exile? New for the second, and you thought, yeah, let's try it, and you liked it. Oh, we got a passive skill point. Nice, look at that. 20% increased elemental damage. So lightning arrow, for example. Where's the lightning rod? Here. Let's see how much this goes up. Boom. 11. 11 damage for the lightning arrow. Not so bad. That's like...
Take this!
Yeah. It's not 10%, but... It's good. Kinda build around it. Okay. Yeah, the thing is with WASD, right, when you always point with your mouse where you want to go, sometimes you want to go somewhere, but then there's a monster there, right? And instead of going there, although you can just put move here, right? If you put move only here, then it doesn't matter if there's a monster, you would always go there. I think that's just fine. But yeah, you can only move or attack, right? That's the problem. You cannot do both. But with WASD you can. Nice. The mark is so cool. Squeeze up a mouse button. Yeah, I'm not even using them all. Wow. The mark is so crazy strong. Love it. Have to use it on the small bugs. Just want to get something down, right, that has the mark. Boom. But yeah, I just wonder how good the mark will scale when they don't take the attack damage as a base.
Storming arrow!
Wow. So nice. I just strongly suggest you adopt my preference, yeah. No, it makes sense. It's just, as you say, right, it's kind of tough to get used to this. When you played, it's not just that I played Path of Exile with this control scheme, right, with the mouse. It's like every action RPG I ever played, I played exactly like this. And then, yeah, all of a sudden, nope, there's a new and better control scheme. WASD is the new best thing. Ooh, it's so nice. The Lost City. Yeah, I guess that's correct.
Once a bustling city, now a sand-choked tomb.
You can level up the gem. Oh yeah. No, oh yeah, because I asked how to scale it up, yes. The question is how well does it scale, right? Like, yes, you can upgrade it, but you don't know, right? When you are level 60 or 70 and you have this upgraded to like level 10, you don't know if it's still as good as it is now, right? You will only know when you are there. Instead, if it would scale with your attack damage, then you would kind of know, okay, if I get my attack damage up, then it will get better. And it's still deleting mobs. Next difficulty level. Next difficulty level meaning next act.
Take this!
No, for reals. With the WASD, I will try it again, but I have to do this off stream. I don't want you guys to see to see me like that frustrated with myself, right? I will be so bad to adjusting to this. I can't do this on stream. Look at this, this is crazy! This is completely crazy, and it looks like... Is this even documented? The Nova is triggering all the lightning rods. What the fuck is happening? I don't even know what's happening. The Nova is... It looks like it's triggering the lightning rods. Why is that? Let me alone for a second, please. Ah, you fucking bugs. Stop it. Oh, the next harder difficulty. Ah, okay, yeah. Because I have one character, level 40 something, a sorceress. I'm in Act 3, but I have not beaten Act 3 yet. So I don't know what happens afterwards. You run them again on a harder difficulty. I see. Don't have acts ready yet. Yeah, that makes sense. And how many difficulties are there? And when can you play like the late game stuff? Late game, yeah, usually there is some late game mechanic, right? Some multiple late game things you can do. after you played through the acts. When can you do that? After you played through the 3 acts? Can you already do this stuff? Or do you have to play through it too? Normal and cruel. Okay. So this is normal, I suppose. After that you play cruel, and once you beat the 2nd difficulty you can map. And map is the late game stuff. Okay, nice. And is map a little bit roguelike? Is it a little bit like the trials that they have in the game?
Charge the arrow!
Wow. Shit. Oh my god. This is just nuts. Like, this ranger is like 1,000 times better than my frickin' lightning sorcerers. Absolutely crazy. Can't say since I'm not dead, but as far as I've seen, it's like mapping from Path of Exile 1, except you only get 1 chance at each map. Yeah, thank you for all the information. Ooh. Sick. So nice. Yeah, I gotta say, it totally works what we did with the support gems. I wish, well, I think it would be, yeah, if I get like another slot for the lightning rod, then I will, I think, put the attack speed on it again. Because I really like when you can call those lightning rods down super fast. And the more rods, the better, right?
Charge the arrow! Mind Rune. Leeches physical damage as mana. If we ever have mana issues, just need a mind rune.
Although I don't know how much physical damage we are dealing, honestly. It would be really cool if you had access to statistics, right? I don't think you have that. I don't know how it is in Path of Exile 1 either. But it would be so cool. You probably all know at least one game, right, where you get statistics over your character, like just like in the last minute or something, right? Over a time span, you could maybe even select a time span, right? And then it would show you in the last minute, right? How much damage have you dealt in total? What was your overall DPS, right? How much of the damage you dealt was physical? How much was fire damage? How much was lightning damage? If you had all this information, yeah, you could do way better in the passive skill tree. I would love that. Likes to keep that opaque for some reason. Yeah, this is so sad. They could totally do this, right? I guess, I mean, I could understand if they would argue maybe for performance reason, but then again, they can have this completely on the client, right? The statistics could come from the client. They don't need this on the server. I mean, all this tracking, right? All this tracking takes performance. But I guess there would be, there should be a way. If they really wanted to provide this, right, they could. In some form. Oh yeah, for example, in League of Legends you also have something like this, right? You can even see how much damage came from this or that item, right? How much damage did this skill make? How much damage came from this skill? Like at the moment, right? Maybe I don't have a good feeling for how much damage is coming from my lightning rods versus how much damage is coming from the actual lightning arrow. And it would be so cool if I just had some statistics and I could clearly see, okay, it's actually the lightning rod that it deals the most damage now, right? And then I could, in the passive skill tree, I could focus on that, right? Like, why improve the lightning arrow when you can, or like, yeah, maybe if you know the lightning rod is the part that deals the most damage, which I think in this case it is, right? Then maybe you want to improve the area of effect of the lightning rods.
Prepare yourself.
Wow. The flamethrower guy. Maybe make training dummy. Yeah, training dummy would also be helpful, but even better would be those statistics. I think in Path of Exile they had a training dummy, at least, right? The training dummy they had. But with a training dummy, you can see, okay, I improved my, like I changed something, my DPS is better now, right? And then you could make some conclusions. But if you have like all the statistics, which skill is doing how much, that would be way better. Thing is, with enough math you can figure out this. Yeah, you can, you can figure it out. It's just really intense. Yeah, it's just, you have to be way more involved, right? It just takes much longer to get the information that you want. It's super inefficient, right? It could be so efficient if they just would provide some statistics. And the statistics, I mean, if they can manage to collect it on the server, then they are probably doing this, right? Because they need to balance this game. So I can imagine maybe they are maybe they are gathering all this data, right? They're just not delivering it to the players. Maybe they have their reasons, right? They probably do. But I would really like that. If I had access to this information and could see yeah, which part of my skills is really doing the most work. Last epoch had the training dummies, but no statistic. I mean, yeah, they don't even have to give me the analysis, right? I can do the analysis. I just want the statistics. They don't have to tell me which. Yeah, I mean, that would be the next step, right? This would be awesome as well. But then again, I want to do something, right? I want to do something myself. I'm fine with analyzing the data myself. But yeah, not having the... At the moment, I have to get a feeling for everything, but it's really hard for me to get this, to get a feeling for this. Because there's so much going on the screen, I can't focus. And I can change things and I can see, okay, does this feel like I'm dealing more damage now? But sometimes you can feel it, sometimes you can't. There's a third-party tool called POE Builder for Path of Exile 1 that tells you all the numbers in detail. It becomes a must-have. Yeah, I think I've heard about this. Path of Exile Builder. Yeah. You can basically do this passive skill tree, right? And everything. Without actually playing the game. You have all the skill points, and then you can put them wherever you want. You can make builds with this, yes. But in the end, yeah, this helps already, right? To figure out what really strong builds are. But it's still not the same level as just having statistics. It would still be best to just have statistics. Some statistical data is not very useful for players. I don't know. I guess. But most of the data would be very useful. It'll get ported to Path of Exile 2 eventually? Absolutely, yeah, I'm sure. The issue with statistical data on this game is that there is such an extensive skill tree. Don't think that is a problem at all. I mean, all you gotta do is, the calculations are there, right? Everything that is happening is already being calculated, you just have to track it. You just have to track it and provide the data. Like, I don't see any problem with this. Just, maybe, like, definitely it will, like, to track this costs performance, right? And this would be the number one reason, maybe. Because if, like, some computers apparently already have performance issues, right? Maybe it's something that you can turn on and off in the options, right? In the settings. Put it your gear too, yeah, nice. But some options might be only... Yeah, it doesn't matter, right? It's giving you only the statistics for your current thing that you're doing, right? Like, I don't want a tool that... Basically, I don't want Path of Exile Builder plus statistics. Like, the statistics have to come from actual gameplay, right? Not from some theoretical thing. I don't want, like, something made up. This is what Path of Exile Builder does, right? You put some... You put those nodes, right? You click here and there and then you get some numbers. But I want actual in-game... I want real numbers from actual gameplay. And I'm only interested in that, in what I'm currently doing, right? So while I play, I want the game to make a statistic. Which skill did how much damage, how much of it was electrical damage, how much was physical. Yeah, electrical lightning damage. Yeah, that's all I want. And I don't think that's too much to ask. Just basically my gameplay, right? While I'm playing, I want some statistics over that. There, north. It will calculate what your damage is going to be, even importing your gear. Exactly. So this is one thing, right? Path of Exile Builder is like... You can... Basically, it's a tool to make builds faster, right? You can do everything you can do in Path of Exile Builder. You can do it in the game, but it's inefficient to do it in the game, right? So it's an efficiency tool. And statistics, yeah, statistics is something else. I want, what I'm currently doing, right, I want to just have some statistics, and then I change something, right, and then I play a bit, and then I look at the statistics again, and then I can compare them. And then I can actually, without having to feel it, right, I can actually see numbers, which of the two configurations is better. Exactly, that's what I said. I think it could be totally client side, right? Of course, if they do it on the server, they can use it to balance the game. And I'm almost sure that they are collecting data. I'm almost sure that they are collecting data to figure out which builds are broken, right? But it could even be on the client side, right? Those statistics. Figure it out on your own, wipe to a fault. Yeah.
Charged arrow!
We still have the skill point. Let's see, now we have to kind of decide. I said this is easy, right? Easy accessible. Increased cast speed, this is great. No, cast speed we don't really need on this. But here, this one, increased effect. What is the effect again? Shock has 30% increased effect. The effect of the voltaic mark? Yeah, I wonder what is the effect part of it? Is the effect part the Nova? When it says the effect is increased, what do they mean in this case, right? Is it just the Nova damage? 50% more chance to shock? I guess this is going up, right? So the marked enemy has an even higher chance to be shocked. Also, shock has increased effect on marked enemy. Yeah, this is the effect of the shock though. Shock is increased damage on target. Because this has 15% increased effect of your marked skills. The question is, what is the effect of this particular mark skill, right? Of the voltaic mark? Are all of those things that I see in blue, are all of those effects, is for example the mark duration, is it going up? Like which of those things is going up by 15%, I'm wondering? Or is it the Nova? Right, here we have the Nova. Is this just 15% stronger? We don't know, right? We can only hope. Are there, by the way, other marks? Let's see. I mean, I know there is this other mark here, Sniper's Mark, right? But are there more? Or is there only 2 marks in the entire game? Like either you have no mark, or you have Sniper's Mark or Voltaic Mark. Here's one more coming, right? This could be another mark, maybe. But other than that, do we see another mark? No, right? I think those 2 are the only marks. So this one has only one effect, right? This mark is a little simpler. The Sniper's Mark. I would say the only effect here is that the next critical hit has 38% more critical damage bonus. And if this is 15% stronger, right, then yeah. It's like, I don't know, what is 1/6 again? 5, yeah, maybe it's like 44% to critical damage bonus instead, right? But here with this, it's a little more complicated. I wonder what is really improving. Not actually sure, you're also not sure, right? I just know it's good, do take, okay. Okay. Then let's go for it. And you said you would also go for this, right? And I'm not sure why. But let's do this first.
What have they done to you?
What the fuck?
Quick and lethal.
Really cool people.
Opulence and madness go hand in hand.
Emerald. Ooh, sexy. Oh! Oh, this is the first good emerald the first good jewel I ever found. Holy shit. Okay, let's see. We need to put it in our skill tree. Here, right? Let's also see how much more damage we gain. We are here. Lightning arrow 168. No, 86. Oh, almost 200 DPS. That's good. That's a great boost. And can we improve this? Can we add stuff to it with the? I have to try that. Here, wait. A magic to a red that doesn't work, right? Or does it? Oh my god, I think it works. Throw in. Oh, you can do this. This is so exciting. And we have to hope that it helps, alright? That it is anything good. Is there a better one I could use? Wait, do the other one first. Which one is the this one? No. Probably have to go to the chest. That one then adds a magic mod. Then the rare, okay. Yeah, wish me luck. Because those things drop really rarely, right? And most of the time they suck. I can show you the ones I have. This is my first emerald, by the way. I have 2 sapphires and 3 rubies. And look what they do. Like this one, something with meta skill and energy. Don't ask me. This one is chance to ignite. Yeah, that's nice when you play like a minion, a burning minion thing, right? Like fire and minions. Then this one is cool because offerings is something for minions. Magnitude of bleeding. I'm not doing any bleeding stuff. Increased defenses from equipped shield. I'm not using a shield, right? Also bleeding again. And then increased fire damage. Yeah, so those two maybe for a nice fire minion build, right? Like with the witch. But I've not had anything good for the archer so far. And now we improved this. And we have wait, what do we want? Currency. Augments a magic item with a new random modifier. This one, augmentation. Upgrades a magic item to a rare item. Adding 1 modifier, yes. So we want... We could also... Wait, is this normal? No, this is magic. And this is all just for normal items, right? Those essences. Yeah, okay, so we cannot use those. Improves the quality. Yeah, I think this is the only thing we can use, right? Those up here. So, magic item with new random modifier. Let's go. Increased amount of mana leached. That could be better. There are no ways to take this away again, right? or like to change this, what we just got. There's no way to get rid of this ever again, right? This increased amount of mana leached will be there forever now. Can we do it again? No, that's that. Now we can upgrade it to rare though. There is, but only for rares. I see, and we make a rare now. Oh god, please be good. I mean, this is not terrible, right? Just at the moment we don't have any mana issues. But if at some point we would have mana issues, I don't know if this is ever happening with this build, then this increased amount of mana leached is not bad, right? Once we leech mana. And we can totally achieve this with a rune. Okay, let's make it. At the moment I'm not leeching, but there is this... Here, this one. I could just put this on my bow, right? And then I would leech mana. And this makes sense in combination with this. The question is, do I really want this over like just having more electrical damage, right? Elemental damage or whatever. But yeah, let's upgrade it. Oh my god. Oh! 50% increased damage with bows, that's amazing! I wonder if we can improve this further. Hell yeah, this is the best jewel ever, right? Almost. New world record. Upgrades a magic to a rare. Wait, there is also another one where you can add something to a rare, right? But we don't have this, one of those. Don't have them. Shit. This is basically 30% more damage. I mean, yeah, for our projectiles at least. Sick. Okay, let's have a look at the number, right? Here. Lightning arrow. We could also look at the bow shot. But let's look at the lightning arrow. From 186. Ooh, 210. Sick. Now we are melting stuff. Yeah, that's nice. That's so nice. Travel to the lost city, yeah. Wait. Have we not been to the lost city yet? Guess not. Valley of Titans, Keth, Mastodon, Trial of Saka. Alani Gates. Oh shit, I didn't mean to click. Oof. Man, why are those quests so confusing? Search for the burial shrines. City of Seven Waters. That sounds good, right? Do I get there from... Aha. Travel to Keth. Haven't we been there already? I'm super confused today. Lost City. Look, it wants me to travel to the Lost City. I couldn't just take my portal. For some reason I thought we are done here, but we were not done here. We were just going back because of the jewel. Ah, yeah.
Charged arrow.
Rip. Rip fucking beetles. Oh man, can you also clone those things? Imagine I could just clone it. Like have this emerald again another time. I did a big fail. I think I was in the third act and I could make an item corrupted, right? And it said something, yeah, something completely random. Nobody knows what will happen to this item, right? So I took some white boots, right? Like this, right? I was just picking any item and I thought, okay, I take this. In this case it's a shield, right? I take this and make it corrupted, and I thought maybe I get a super cool, it was boots, right? I thought I need cool boots, right? So I was putting white boots in. And what I got was just corrupted white boots. And yeah, I don't know. Like nothing happened to the item. It just said corrupted. Right? It was still the exact same item, but it said corrupted. And I was like, oh, nice. Thanks for nothing. Yeah, I think that was a big waste. Like, here, those sandals, right? Basically those. I took those sandals and I corrupted them. And then it just said corrupted under the energy shield right below. Corrupted. But apart from that, nothing happened to those sandals. It was so sad because I was super excited. I thought I get like, maybe I get a legendary or maybe I get at least a rare item, right? No.
Storming arrow.
And now I'm wondering, like, should I even keep those? And how are you supposed to use this corrupted thing? Holy. Boom. Corrupted means it can never be changed again, so you take something that's something already awesome and make it'll do something cool. Maybe it'll brick the item, and yeah, just corrupted is one of the possible outcomes. Oh, so what means brick? Brick the item. What is this? Bricking an item? Maybe it'll do something cool. Ah, so it could have been that I get rare boots back. Oh, it could also make it useless. Why would you do this though, right? Why would you take something that you love, that is already awesome, and risk that it's being destroyed? The rarity cannot change? Okay, so you take something... Okay, I think I get it. It's basically high risk, high reward. Or like, yeah. So you take a high risk and you can either have no change at all, or it can destroy the item, or it can improve it. When you usually can't improve it any further, right? Then you do this, and you hope that it doesn't get destroyed.
Face me.
Oh shit, they're dealing damage. Oh. Ooh. How are you dealing so much damage? Small bugs. Was a lot of them, to be fair. Anyways, it'll add a new mod or just corrupt it. Okay. Yeah, I wish they would just tell you that, right? What the shrine said, or like the place, right, where you found this. Like you have to imagine. Yeah, it's like a little. How did they call it? It's like a little altar, right? Like an altar. It's not an item that drops, right? It is something you go to a place and there you can do this with your item, right? Like going to an NPC, right? And they tell you, okay, I can corrupt it, but the thing is, they were not telling you what will happen. They said only something unpredictable will happen to this item. That's all they told you. And I was taking some boots where I thought, hey, if those boots, like it was not a terrible base, right?
Storm point.
Those boots, they were a good base. But yeah, I mean, if it doesn't change the rarity, then it could never have... It could... It would be common boots plus some modifier, right? It'd still be terrible. I thought maybe I'm getting a blue item, right? Maybe I'm getting a yellow one, or maybe I'm getting a legendary even. That's what I thought would happen. But instead, I got the same common boots back, just corrupted. Which means I cannot ever modify them again, okay. Great. So I think I wasted a good opportunity there. I should have taken my bow, right? I love this bow. Although I have this for a long time now, I can probably find better bows now. But I like this one. I may... Oh, it was a different character, never mind. It was not this character because this is happening in Act 3. Yeah, never mind. Could still have probably given it to my... I could given this bow to my other character, right? But yeah, next time I will know. Superior rope cuffs. What are we even doing here? Find the sanctum at the heart of Keth. Ah, yeah. Of course. Once it's corrupted, can never change anything about the item again. So it has to be fully upgraded already, right? When you do it. Those boots are useless, yeah. I think I still have them in my... I can show you the boots. I think I have it in my chest because I was not sure. Maybe I keep them, right? Maybe I can still make them awesome. So I kept those completely useless boots.
Fury!
Fury. Never corrupt anything. So what would you use the corruption thing on? I mean, I don't see... Like, I get what you mean, but what am I using it then on? Am I using it... Like, if I use it on something I'm not relying on, that basically means I'm using it on something that I don't need. The chances that I need it after the corruption are still quite low, if I haven't needed it before. Maybe the only like thing, like, yeah, when do you use it, right? The only opportunity would be if you have two equally good things, maybe, right? Or like you have a duplicate, almost the same thing, right? And you don't know which one is better, or maybe none of them is really better. You have two of those amazing bows, right? And then you are like, okay, I try to corrupt one of them. And if it's a good outcome, then I will use this bow. But that, yeah, it seems to be an unlikely situation. Act all excited that you got something awesome. They change stock on level, something, they have good stuff. Oh yeah. Backup bow if you want to use it on your bow. It's for endgame crafting. So you don't do it when you first get there. Yeah. In Diablo 2 we also had stuff like this, right? You would get, like in each of the difficulties, you would get this, I don't know, at a socket or something, or make a common item yellow or whatever. And only when you are in the late game you would actually use those. This game looks so fun, and it's quite fun. Especially if you manage to get a strong build and don't die all the time. It can also be very frustrating. I don't know if Path of Exile 2 has that. The mirrors, I've heard about them. Apparently Path of Exile 2 also has mirrors. You could use to duplicate an item, then okay, the mirrors that makes sense. To duplicate an item, then you could corrupt one and still have the backup. Yeah. I see. Because corruption, did you write corruption? Oh, I didn't even realize. The buried shrines, this is where we want to go. Here my boots, wait, where are they? Here! Yes, there it is! My amazing silk slippers!
The Countess has used corruption to resurrect Jamunra, and they have escaped with the beast. Thankfully, we have some idea what the Faradin intend. We must reach Deshar as soon as possible. Go.
Oh god, they have the bots. So this guy was resurrected? When? When was he resurrected? And now I have to get rid of the global chat again, right? I don't want to see that the entire time. Guess I have to go back to options and then interface chat. Show global chat. Yeah, no, I don't want that. And the trade chat. Did you get the currency tab? Yes. Yeah, I think I will keep them forever. Right? Those silk slippers. It's a good memory. I will keep them until the end of time. Oh, the best item we found today was this jewel. I'm so happy about it. Where did we come from? Buried shrines. Yeah, right? Oh god, I should stop actually. I should stop playing. But let's play a little more. Just a little. Don't want to stop. Just one more boss, right?
Storm point.
Yeah, I'm this character, right? I'm only playing this character on stream so far. Otherwise, I would be level 50 or something with this character, I guess. But this is actually my most fun character. Ooh. It's crazy, like this Nova. I have to read up on the Nova again. Something about the Nova doesn't seem to be documented. Because to me it looks like this Nova is releasing a chain lightning as well. Marks a target. Wait, this is the description of voltaic mark. When the marked target dies, a lightning nova erupts from their corpse. This nova does not use your weapon damage and instead uses its own attack damage. But I look at the Nova, right? And it looks like the Nova is releasing a chain lightning. Like the Nova hits something, right? And then chain lightnings are emitted. This is how it looks to me, but I don't see this anywhere here in this text. Yeah, it's not in here. Strange. Oh shit, this is the room, oh god. Yeah, look at this. Oh, it's so easy with this character though.
Storming arrow.
With this character, you are just, it's 10 million units, right? It was really scary with my sorceress, but with this range, easy. Look at all the parts. Holy shit, of the terracotta warriors. Have you seen this? It's like the Nova. Maybe. Huh. I mean, I'm triggering the Nova with a lightning arrow, right? So the chain lightning that I'm seeing might be from the lightning arrow. Yes, it will just be from the lightning arrow. It will just be, I'm just stupid, guys. Does the mark have any other effect other than the Nova? Just the shock. No, it is just the lightning arrow, guys. I was thinking, hey, if I trigger this mark, right, and the Nova is going off, for some reason my brain thought that has to be it, right? But of course, the lightning arrow is still there, right? And it's still doing its thing, doing the releasing the chain lightning. Yeah, and it looks sometimes as if the Nova is interacting with the rods, right? But it is not the Nova interacting with the rods. It is still this lightning arrow that triggered the Nova. I was just, for some reason, stupid and not getting it right. The graphic looks so good on PC. They look the same as Path of Exile 1 on console, in my opinion. Wait, you say Path of Exile looks just as good? Could be critting as well, which triggers explosions.
Storm point.
Boom. I fear that at some point they will nerf this build. I mean, it's just a strong build, right, you might say, but I have played the other characters and they are no way near. They are nowhere near the strength. At least this early, right? I mean, you basically melt the enemies like this from the start, if you do it right. It's also crazy. The lightning rods alone are so strong already. Alright, I could basically only use lightning rods to clear everything. It would be slower, but it would totally work. It's still better than all the other characters that I've played. Alright, play like this. So rocket till the wheels fall off, yes. Enjoy while it lasts.
Storming arrow.
Glacial room. Dang. We are so much stronger now than when I started the stream. Nuts. Nine. But you had some German, see? No son. Uh-oh. Can only shake my head at this build. It's not often that you have I don't know, or maybe it is. But this build is crazy strong and it looks super cool. Like it feels really powerful.
Barely broke a sweat.
Yeah, the next thing I need to find is a really good flask. A healing flask that gives me charges over time. That's what I am basically asking for now. Because this is really helpful when you fight bosses and your DPS is not. Or like, yeah, if you run out of healing for whatever reason. The Heart of Keth.
You left a child to
die. He holds a new loyalty now.
I was mortal then. I was weak.
Then why did you never come look for me after your ascension?
They told me you had died.
I did die. My king nears.
Ooh, shit. Looks good, right? Quite hard to make to give him the shakes. Nice.
He didn't want me.
Rip.
This woman's certainly seen better days.
Look at this. Oh god. What the fuck? Talk to her.
Oh, at last. Please, end my suffering. My followers are long since dust, and I am but parchment. My veins dry as sand. None remember my name, and none think of me. I awoke from my long slumber, unable to move. My time has passed. I ask you, mortal, to use that one element that may finally end me. My opposite. Fire. It must be done.
Have to use fire for this one, guys. Can't give her the shakies.
At last. Death. Thank you.
Not the most peaceful way to go, but her pain is ended.
The last few drops from Wayne's dry as sand. Return to Zarka to help recreate. Okay, but we don't have everything we need yet. This one we don't need. Okay, yeah, are we really done here? Yeah, looks like it. Sorry, what did you not find till level 49? You should find everything till level 49. Oh, a good jewel? Or a flask that gains charges by itself? Ah yeah, they are rare. Maybe you need to not find it. I think you can probably also modify them, right? Maybe you have to use your currency, your augmentation thingies, because I think what you find relatively often are flasks that are common, right? Maybe that's also what I need to do. Maybe we can even buy them.
There was a goddess of water lying at the heart of Keth. I wonder what her role in the past involved. It is my sacred duty to keep our tales, but I know nothing of this goddess. How could we Maraketh have forgotten something so important?
Yeah, you tell me. She was devastated, right? That everybody had forgotten her. All the support gems. Look, a giant life flask, right? Let's try if this works. We buy this thing and now we try to modify it. Augments a magic, wait, upgrades a normal item to a magic item. Increase charges, okay. And now we can take this maybe and hope for that we get charges, right? Recovery applied instantly, that's really nice too. How often can I do this? Ah, shit. See, that was it. But yeah, we still got a way better flask than the one we had. So... Wait, chance to gain a charge when you kill an enemy? Isn't that the default? That you get charges when killing enemies? And this is just probably, yeah, for additional charges, right? So yeah, this is what you can try. Did you see what I said earlier? Check your vendors every time you level. They change stock each other. Yeah. Yes, I saw that. And you should also, I mean... You should also do this, right? To get a good flask. Plated mace. Okay, the sandals. And then we wanted to check for bows, right?
Need something? Browse as long as you like.
No yellow bow, it's a pity. One to 18 lightning damage. Yeah, my bow, right? It is level 18, but it's so good. I'm what now? Level 27. 9 levels higher. But this bow is still super good. I mean, it increased attack speed alone. It's so cool. Also, mana per enemy killed. That's probably part of the reason why we never have mana issues. Okay, let's assign another skill point, but then I really have to stop for today, I guess. No, what? Not this one. Here, this one. Whoosh. This one is also for the mark. And sounds crazy good. Right, for example, this one. Enemies you mark take 10% increased damage. So you just mark the boss and you deal 10% more damage. How amazing is this? This is something I want to get. Well, what was this? Reduced mana cost of mark skills, yeah. But increased movement speed? Culling strike? Good stuff. Lightning stuff and mark stuff. Yeah, this is what I'm going for. Now this is... The full text search is pretty cool. And we could also check if we have this all right, we could also check for elemental. What the fuck is this? Ah yeah, coming calamity. Oh look, oh god, this is so good. I need to get here. Holy shit. 50% increased lightning damage while affected by Herald of Thunder. And Herald of Thunder, you are always affected by this, right? When you have it on, right? It's just a passive you always have. So this is a fucking 50% damage boost all the time. This is the sickest thing, I think. I should use my next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points to get here. Am I right? Elemental damage, lightning damage, and improving the mark. And then maybe if we still have points, then we can go for just the regular bow damage, right? Projectile damage, stuff like this. Maybe attack rating, evasion rating, maybe crits. It's not 50% more damage. Time to learn the difference between increased and more. Oh yeah, no, I know what you mean. Yeah, I know the difference. 50% increased lightning damage, because you have this base, right? And we already have tons of bonus on this base, right? So maybe we have already like 100% increased lightning damage, right? And then having 50% on top is just, it's not 50% more total damage, right? But it is still a huge increase, right? I think this is insanely good. Still. I do suggest you get that one, but it won't be the massive boost to damage you expect. No, it will maybe be... I don't know, in the end it will maybe be 10%, right? Like 10% more total damage, but this is already super good. Or maybe it will even be 20. Additive to the base instead multiplicative to the total. Yeah, exactly. No, I know. But basically all of those are, right? And nowhere else you see 50%. Like you can look through this, right? And 50% you see quite rarely. I don't know if this even works. Oh yeah, it does. It's really a full text search. 50%, what's that? More damage over time. 50% increased blind effect, pierce, critical damage bonus, shock duration. Yeah, we should check for 50%, wait, increased damage, right? Increased. So this is still glowing. Right, none of those that are glowing now is damage. This is critical damage bonus, this is something else, right? It's just very rare that you see 50% increased damage. That's what I want to say. And that's why I think this is really, really good. Like, it forces you to use this Herald of Thunder, but why would you not use Herald of Thunder, right? It's amazing. You definitely want to use it with this build. I think that's like an easy damage boost. Okay, anything else? Level 4, level 8. Yeah, I don't know. We have to stop, sadly. We have to stop. But it's been really nice.